Welcome back. Facebook is at the centre of another privacy scandal as an investigation finds that the data from 18 million UK users could now be in the hands of criminals. Information on almost 420 million people worldwide was scraped from the social media site, stored online and accessible to anyone, according to the GDI.foundation. While it's not known who compiled it, the investigators say it could have been used for scams and identity theft. Facebook was fined £500,000 by the Information Commissioner's Office last year for privacy breaches, after the data from 87 million users was shared with the firm Cambridge Analytica. But the site says this data was all already in the public domain.
This dataset is old and appears to have information obtained before we made changes last year to remove people's ability to find others using their phone numbers. The dataset has been taken down and we have seen no evidence that Facebook accounts were compromised.
Well, the chair of the organisation that broke the story, Victor Havers, told us more about the discovery his company has made.
Well, we noticed that after reporting this one, another security researcher found another set of data. So we are assuming that this data is being spread along certain networks. And now comes the question, how many more copies are going to be showing up? And how is Facebook going to prevent that people can see and look up telephone numbers and email addresses? I think now we know what the risk is. The step is now for these social platforms to step up.
Well, Victor Havers also told us that users should be aware of what they share online.
Because of privacy reasons. And if this information is being collected on a large scale, it can be used for sending spam messages, or even worse, be used for phishing emails, phishing SMS text. There are also the risks that people can become target for SIM swapping attacks. They should be at least giving the user the opportunity to say, hey, when I make a profile, I don't want to automatically share my details like where I live, what my email address is, and what my phone number is. You can have a perfectly good social platform without sharing those details.